Guys. We are almost at chapter 100. I can't believe it. How is it that we're here? I also seen this on Twitter that we are getting a color page soon. Not sure if it's for chapter 100 or chapter 101. We are so back, Gachi bros. We are so back. Anyway, now let's get this quick ass synopsis out of the way. This chapter was pretty sick. When they say your imagination is one of the most important components to your Genki, this chapter does that some justice and some. There were a few key moments that I want to point out. I told you guys that Kuro was already ahead, but so ahead that he knew Rudo would pop out of the portal? We'll see. We actually learned a little something about Jabber, and I want to know what you guys think about what he said, because I have a few ideas. To be honest, this chapter was taken over by Rudo being the hero because, bro, that ending shot had me dying. And we also have to talk about Chthoni's loyalty to Zodil. That is very important. All will be discussed later on, but as y'all know, man, I'm DomoSenpai, the Gachi God, the Bachi God, the one who shall bring you most of the news related to those two manga. I said most because I'm still behind. I'm old, I can't help it. And if you are new to the channel and have yet to subscribe, make sure you do yourselves a favor, man, and hit that subscribe button. Thanks to your guys' kind words, I've managed to almost somehow catch up. I really want to cut this short so we can get straight into it, but I love to talk about y'all because as someone who is such a small creator, seeing this amount of support really brings that one thug tear to your boy's face, man. I can't lie. But without any further ado, let's get into this video because like I said, this chapter was sick. It was pretty sick. Am I forgetting something? Oh yeah. What a way to start this chapter off, am I right? The touchdown over 3 panels showing off how destructive High was definitely let me know how proud Keirana was of that moment. Even Ryo was in awe of it, asking herself if she had to fight him, would she beat him? Really fucking dope. But even amidst all of the cool shit that was going on, the question I think everybody had on their minds finally popped up. Where the hell is Rudo at? Last we seen of him, he was in a sea of trash beasts, right? That sea of trash beasts that we just escaped from. High amidst all of the confusion. Sees an injured Jabber, still alive by the way, looking at him weirdly. This is where I need your guys' expertise because I didn't really know what to take from this. He goes on to say, pure strength, my favorite thing in the whole wide world. But the one strength that really has us at its mercy doesn't even fit the concept of strength. What does this mean? I pulled a few ideas from this. By the strength that doesn't fit the concept of strength, is he talking about death? That was one of the ideas I had because obviously we are at the mercy of death at all times, not knowing when it will strike. The other idea I had was the sphere. Due to its location and always dropping trash on them at all times, they too are at the mercy of it as well. And it also doesn't fit the technical concept of strength. Anyway, those were the few ideas I had about that, but I'm more curious to hear what you guys have to say about that. Leave your ideas and theories and things of that nature down below. This is when Chthoni shows up, but we end up panning over to Kuro, whom already had Zodil's thoughts and whatnot down to a science, bro. I told y'all this is what would happen. I told y'all that Kuro had his number. Kuro pretty much called out everything. Zodil's abilities, Chthoni's abilities, his desire to follow him to his destination, all of that shit. But Zodil remained oddly quiet throughout the entire situation. Was it because he didn't want to give anything away? Or was it because he had something else entirely in mind to try to trump Kuro into giving him the information? Maybe a random Bundus is going to appear? Or, on the off chance that my theory is correct, Zodil is just low-key throwing a temper tantrum in his head because nothing is going according to his plan? Not gonna lie, bro. I love making fun of Zodil because while he is quite the intelligent fellow, he isn't as all-knowing as we once thought he was. Well, I shouldn't say we. I should say I thought he was. Anyway, we get back to the crew who are faced with the looming threat of Chthoni unleashing her ability, and wouldn't you know it, she summons a shit ton of trash beasts. The ones that we just got away from, by the way. What was funny about this is that Jabber is also caught up in the midst of all of it. She doesn't mind letting Jabber die as long as Fu dies as well. And this is the question that I had in regards to Chthoni anyway. Where did this undying loyalty to Zodil come from? What type of situation did he save her from? What lie did he spin for this? I'm really curious about it because we pretty much got everybody else's reasoning as to why they decided to roll with Zodil in the first place, but Chthoni seems a little more important than the rest of them. That's where the backstory, the backstory ordeal thing comes in. And I hope we get that at some point. I'm really curious about her backstory. Maybe they were raised together? I know she's a lot older. I think she's around the same age as Zodil too, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to go back and look at the info dump that we got before, like releasing all their ages and birth dates and stuff like that. I think that's important. She goes on to say, anyone who betrays Zodil must pay. And as she unleashes the trash beast on us, a familiar figure comes dashing through the portal. Bro pulled up riding a trash beast, dog. That shit was so fucking cool. The thing that had me dying though was the fact that his logic for coming through the portal was that by chance, right? Just by chance, he took the portal thinking that it would take him to them. Like, bro, what if it didn't? What if it just teleported to, like, I don't know, man, the middle of the sky and fell? I mean, he is used to falling from high places, so that's besides the point. We already knew that Chthoni was gonna be on super hater time too. That was the obvious. So she tried to smash him with this large fucking cement looking pole. But y'all know Rudo wasn't gonna let this shit slide, bro. Not while he was trying to get some information. I also like this panel here because the last time we saw X2 was when he made that big ass laser cannon. So in my mind, I already knew some wild shit was about to pop off. It was also some good introspection here because he still feels responsible for dragging them into all this mess. And that being some of his reasoning to protect them is really solid. He realized that he can't use the spike because it might kill someone, and we know Rudo is not the type of person to do that. That whole killing people thing, that image is out of the window. With the image of Remlin in his mind, he conjured up something that would just kick the shit out of them, and you guessed it, it was a large ass Remlin. No, you didn't guess that shit at all, did you? Neither did I, bro. That shit was so out of left field, I fell out of my chair laughing looking at it. Did any of you guys get reminded of Saitama punching the dung beetle guy? I forgot what his name was. Like in this moment, like that's what I saw, right? When I saw this panel, that's what immediately came to mind. The crazy thing about this is like, bro, it's so Rudo that it hurts. Only he would come up with something so goofy to not kill someone. What an ending to a chapter, bro. I really enjoyed it because, again, the imagination is a key component to a Jinky, and for Rudo to be able to conjure up something like this really sets him up to have an even more important role in getting back up to the sphere. This could also be well within Zodil's plans as well, and that is the scary part. But I won't be giving him as much credit as I used to, so let's just scrap that idea entirely. I'm interested to know what you guys thought about the chapter, man. Let me know all about it in the comment section below, bro. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Guys, chapter 100 is up next. I wonder if there's gonna be anything special included. Like, are we getting a color page or something like that? Hopefully it has something to do with the anime too, bro, because I will fucking lose my shit if it does. Bro, I really caught up. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm pretty much finally caught back up. Please do not let me fall behind again, I beg of you. Let me go ahead and get to editing this video. And as y'all know, it's your boy, DomoSenpai, and I will catch you guys in the next video.